Markets are dropping today, even though the PCE report actually came in a little bit lower than what was expected. What's going on, guys? It's Ricky with TechBud Solutions. And if you guys have heard any of the news, the big focus this morning during the pre-market session was the PCE report. Remember, the PCE report is the Federal Reserve's favorite way to be able to track inflation. And although inflation is no longer that much of a big focus for the Federal Reserve, it's still something that they are tracking on a monthly basis. And with the personal consumption expenditure index report coming out today, it actually came out a little bit lower than what was expected. I think they expected it to be around 2.5 to 2.3%, and we came in at 2.2%, showing that inflation is heading down to that 2% target. So why are markets dropping? This is the part that I feel like really confuses a lot of investors because, again, from when this report was released, the market initially gapped up. But as soon as the market opened, we saw a complete change of direction. And this happens way too often. We often see sometimes that the market's bearish, and then right when the market opens, the market begins to recover. This time, the market was bullish, and then right when the market opens, we begin to enter a free fall. The market begins to pull on back. If you look at this on the 5-minute time frame, I mean, nothing's crazy really going on. We are testing previous support range. And if we look at this on the 30-minute time frame, again, it's still a strong ascending uptrend pattern. So again, do not get confused when you're just looking at the 1 minute that, oh no, markets are selling off. Never be afraid to look at the larger time frames to get a different perspective. And there is no question that the markets are still incredibly bullish. Again, the market is still an ascending channel. Now, if we break below this moving average and actively begin to sell off, that would be a different story. But again, we are not there and not even close by any means. So there is some selling pressure going on. We'll see into the market close if we begin to show signs of a support and if we begin to recover, or if the market does actively begin to sell off. I truly wouldn't be against shorting the market if we get that confirmation to be able to ride it all the way right back down. So if you look at that on the 1 hour time frame, there is a lot of downside potential. Don't get me wrong. I would be eager to short the market, but the market is so incredibly bullish. I just want to make sure that you don't get caught on a fake out, entering a short position too early, thinking that the market has to continue to sell off because of how it looks on the 1 minute time frame. But if you look at the 30-minute, it paints a completely different picture. And I always try to share this with my LPP traders. We talked about it this morning. Remember, different time frames give you different perspectives, and it's very useful as a trader, even if you're a day trader, to look at those different time frames so you have a better understanding of the true direction of the market. So again, the PCE report was the really big focus. When it came down to the other report that was released about 1 hour after, that was the Michigan Consumer Sentiment Report that actually came out a little bit better than what was expected. So overall, not bad when it comes down to the overall performance for the market this week. We'll see how the market actually ends up trading next week. Again, I wish you guys nothing but the best. Stay calculated, stay light with your position. There's a lot of opportunity that can be presenting itself, especially if you look at the larger time frames. Can the markets continue to go higher, or will the markets begin to sell off? If we get that confirmation, it should be very exciting because, like we've said it before, it doesn't matter if the market's bullish or if the market's bearish. There's always money to be made as long as we focus on one thing, and that is direction. Again, if you ever want to tune on into my live trading sessions, it's the second link in the description down below. And yes, it's a one-time payment, lifetime access, and prices will be going up October 1st. So the cheapest time to sign up is now. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take care, team.